Are you looking for the perfect place to stretch your savings and enjoy a comfortable retirement? In this video, we explore the world's most affordable country for living and retirement. We'll provide valuable insights into the cost of living, quality of life, and the unique benefits that make this destination stand out. Whether you're planning your future or just curious about global living options, this video will equip you with the essential information you need to make an informed decision. Join us as we uncover why this country might just be the best place for your next chapter. Are you ready for our new video? Discover the most budget-friendly destination in the world where you hardly need any money. It may sound unbelievable, but such a place exists: Uzbekistan. With a total area of approximately 447,000 km², it's one of the largest countries in Central Asia. Here, $1 equates to about 10,000 Uzbekistani some. This means you can live like royalty with a monthly budget of just $200 for living expenses in Uzbekistan. The cost of food is astonishingly lower than what you typically find in many Western countries. A small loaf of bread costs just 10 cents. If you need a liter of milk, that's just 25 cents, and a kilogram of rice is merely $1.10. When it comes to meat, a kilogram of beef costs about $1.30, while the same amount of chicken is slightly less at $1.15. In a local Uzbek restaurant, you can indulge in a complete meal for about $1.40. Imagine savoring a bowl of hearty soup for $1.20, followed by a main dish at $1.20, and wrapping up with a dessert for about $1. Even in some cafes, a fulfilling three-course meal sums up to roughly $1.40. Prices can vary, especially in more touristy or urban areas where they are typically higher. To stretch your dollar even further in Uzbekistan, consider cooking at home. Shop at traditional markets rather than supermarkets. Choose local dishes over Western options, and maybe even order smaller portions. Thoughtful planning makes it entirely possible to enjoy delicious, budget-friendly meals here without denting your wallet. Renting a room in a shared dormitory in the capital city, Tashkent, will set you back around $120 a month. A modest 25 square meter studio in a smaller city is about $100 per month. And if you're considering rural life, you can find a 50 square meter unfurnished 2-bedroom apartment for as low as $50 a month. Keep in mind that these prices can fluctuate based on factors like property demand, capture, and location. Getting around in Uzbekistan is remarkably cheap. A single bus ticket costs around 20 cents. For those who prefer more personalized travel, taxi fares start incredibly low as well, with a typical ride within city limits generally costing under $2. Basic healthcare services, such as doctor's visits or routine checkups, are usually priced around $5 to $10 depending on the treatment's complexity and location. Even more invasive procedures are competitively priced compared to Western standards. Speaking of affordability, you might be asking yourself, what drives Uzbekistan's economy? How does this nation sustain itself on the global stage? Stay tuned as we reveal the backbone of Uzbekistan's economic strength and the challenges it faces. Uzbekistan's economy is rooted deeply in agriculture and the production of primary goods, with a particular emphasis on the large-scale cultivation of cotton, wheat, fruits, vegetables, and grapes. Agriculture has been a cornerstone of the Uzbek economy, but it's the country's cotton production that really stands out. Uzbekistan is the 8th largest producer and the 11th largest exporter of cotton in the world, even though it's vulnerable to international market fluctuations. Beyond the fields, Uzbekistan is rich in natural resources such as natural gas, gold, and uranium, which play a significant role in its economy. The country is ramping up its investments in the mining and extraction sectors, enhancing its capabilities in industries such as textiles, chemicals, machinery, and food production. The textile industry, leveraging its abundant cotton supply, is a major industrial player. But that's not all. Uzbekistan's services sector is also expanding, especially in tourism. With government-backed investments boosting tourism infrastructure, Uzbekistan is becoming increasingly appealing to international visitors. The nation is also broadening its horizons in global trade, actively forging partnerships with various countries and international organizations to enhance its foreign trade prospects. In recent years, Uzbekistan has launched substantial economic reforms aimed at attracting foreign investment and promoting economic freedom. These reforms are designed to diversify the economic base and reduce dependence on traditional industries. Despite its growing economic potential, Uzbekistan faces several significant challenges that affect its economic stability and development. Uzbekistan heavily relies on the export of a few key commodities such as cotton, gold, and natural gas. This dependence makes the economy vulnerable to fluctuations in global market prices. For example, a dip in cotton prices can have a ripple effect across the entire economy, affecting everything from export revenues to farmers' livelihoods. Despite recent improvements, Uzbekistan's infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, remains underdeveloped. Inadequate transportation networks, unreliable electricity supply, and insufficient water resources can impede both daily life and business operations. Corruption and bureaucracy also present significant obstacles. These issues are deeply entrenched in many aspects of Uzbek society and governance, hindering efficiency and fairness. Businesses often face red tape and arbitrary regulations, which can stifle entrepreneurship and deter international companies from entry. Furthermore, the banking and financial sectors in Uzbekistan are not as developed as those in more economically stable countries. This lack of financial sophistication can limit access to credit for businesses and individuals alike, stifling new ventures. Despite these difficulties, Uzbekistan's strategic initiatives to diversify its economy and enhance its regulatory framework signal a commitment to overcoming these barriers, suggesting a potential for growth and improvement in the future. All right, we've just explored some of the interesting aspects of this country. If you're impressed with this country or excited about visiting Uzbekistan, comment "beautiful country" so I can see your thoughts. It's motivation for us to continue producing more quality videos for you. The heart of Uzbek's culture is visible in its stunning Islamic architecture. The cities of Samarkand, Bukhara, and Kavaya stand as testaments to this heritage, boasting breathtaking madrasas, mosques, mausoleums, and towering minarets that draw visitors from around the globe. These structures are not just architectural feats. They are the pillars of Uzbekistan's historical and cultural identity. Religion, particularly Islam, is deeply woven into the nation's identity, with the majority of Uzbeks practicing Sunni Islam. This religious influence is evident not just in the majestic mosques and annual religious observances, but also in daily life, where tradition and faith go hand in hand. Uzbek, the official language, is spoken widely, and you'll find a mix of other languages such as Russian, which remains prevalent, especially in urban areas. Uzbekistan also vibrates with colorful festivals, with Nowruz being one of the most spectacular. Celebrated in the spring, Nowruz marks the Persian New Year and is a time of joyous festivities, community gatherings, and a celebration of nature's renewal. It's characterized by vibrant dances, music, and a feast of traditional foods, providing a wonderful opportunity for visitors to experience Uzbek hospitality and the richness of its traditions. Uzbekistan's culinary scene is a tapestry woven with Persian, Turkish, and Russian threads, each adding a unique flavor to the dishes. Let's talk about plov, Uzbekistan's national dish. This isn't just a meal. It's a culinary event, especially during celebrations and special occasions. Picture this: rice, lamb, onions, carrots, and a mix of spices, all cooked slowly to perfection. The sight of 300 kgs of plov being prepared at once is nothing short of spectacular. Imagine large cauldrons bubbling with generous amounts of meat, rice, spices, and vegetables, all coming together under a drizzle of oil. It's a festive favorite that's cherished across the country. Are you tempted to try this hearty, flavorful dish? Let us know in the comments below. Uzbek bread, known locally as nan or lepioshka. In Uzbekistan, bread is far more than a mere dietary staple. It's a cultural icon symbolizing hospitality, prosperity, and family unity. It's baked in traditional clay ovens called tandoor. The dough for this bread is a simple mix of flour, water, salt, and yeast, stretched by hand and often artistically decorated before baking. Each piece of bread is a work of art, typically circular with intricate patterns, pressed onto the surface before it hits the heat of the tandoor. There are various regional breads like patter, a type of flatbread known for its elongated shape and distinctive preparation method. In Uzbek culture, bread is sacred. Not a single crumb is wasted. It's collected with care and served with reverence to guests, symbolizing a warm welcome. The process of making bread is a communal activity that reinforces family bonds and is seen as a blessing of abundance and good fortune at every meal. From the bustling bazaars and historic cities to the serene landscapes, Uzbekistan is a land of contrast. But what geographical features define this country? How do these landscapes influence the life and culture here? Let's journey through the diverse terrains of Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan's landscape is predominantly defined by the Kızıl Desert, which covers about 40% of the country. This sprawling sandy desert is renowned for its extensive dunes and vast arid landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. To the south, the country's terrain dramatically shifts with the borders of the Tian Shan Mountains, known for their towering peaks, deep valleys, and rugged canyons. These mountains are a haven for nature lovers and adventure tourists. Activities like trekking, mountaineering, and adventure tourism thrive here thanks to the area's lush natural beauty and challenging landscapes. Between these extreme environments are fertile valleys such as the Fergana Valley, celebrated for its rich, productive farmlands. The rivers that flow from the mountains, including the Amu Darya and the Sir Darya, are lifelines for these agricultural areas, providing essential irrigation that supports both crops and communities. Despite its abundance of rivers and lakes, Uzbekistan faces environmental challenges such as the significant shrinkage of the Aral Sea, which has seen a drastic reduction in size due to excessive irrigation practices over the years. This highlights the delicate balance between agricultural development and environmental preservation. The climate in Uzbekistan varies widely, with most of the country experiencing a continental climate characterized by hot, dry summers and harsh winters. However, the mountainous regions enjoy a milder climate, often seeing snowfall, which adds another layer of diversity to the country's extensive natural palette. Uzbekistan's history is a complex narrative filled with dominance by various empires and rich cultural developments. In the 13th century, this region was engulfed by the vast Mongol Empire under the formidable Genghis Khan and his descendants. Following this era, it formed part of the Chagatai Khanate, a division of the Mongol Empire. The 14th century marked a significant cultural and artistic revival under the leadership of Timur, also known as Tamerlane, who was born in what is now Uzbekistan. His reign brought about a period of significant development, making this region a center of intellectual and cultural activity. Moving into the 19th century, the landscape of power shifted as Uzbekistan came under Russian dominion, later becoming part of the Soviet Union. This period was characterized by profound transformations in social, economic, and political spheres. Policies of agricultural collectivization and intense industrialization under the Soviet regime dramatically altered Uzbekistan's trajectory, embedding deep Soviet influences that are still evident today. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a new chapter for Uzbekistan as it declared its independence, ushering in the era of Islam Karimov, who served as the nation's first president until his death in 2016. The post-independence period was challenging, with significant hurdles in transitioning to a market economy and implementing political reforms. In recent years, under the leadership of President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, Uzbekistan has embarked on a path of renewal committed to economic reforms, attracting foreign investment, and enhancing international relations. The government's efforts to diversify the economy and promote tourism are pivotal in reshaping Uzbekistan's international standing and boosting its domestic prosperity. Before we explore the allure of Uzbekistan women, if you could help me out, it just takes 10 seconds for you to hit that subscribe button. It would really help our channel a lot, and we promise to create more valuable videos for you. Deal! Uzbekistan is Central Asia's most populous country, with a population of over 33 million people as of 2024. The nation is predominantly young, with a significant portion of its population under 30 years old. Women make up roughly half of the country's total population. They play crucial roles not only within the family, but also in the social and economic spheres. As of 2024, 100 of Uzbek women aged 10 years or older are literate, nearly on par with that of men, which reflects the success of these educational policies. In higher education, more women are enrolled in universities than ever before. They are increasingly pursuing careers in fields that were traditionally male-dominated, such as engineering, and healthcare. This shift not only changes the professional landscape in Uzbekistan, but also influences the societal roles women occupy. In Uzbekistan, the diversity of women mirrors the rich ethnic and cultural tapestry of the country. From skin tone to facial features and other physical attributes, the variety is vast, influenced by both regional and ethnic backgrounds. Uzbek women are commonly characterized by striking eyes, dark hair, and a sun-kissed complexion. Yet, due to the country's ethnic diversity, there is a broad spectrum of appearances. It's not uncommon to see women with distinctly Asian features or those with Slavic traits, a testament to the historical influence of Russia over the region. Although less frequent, women with light-colored eyes and Turkish features also add to the rich human landscape of Uzbekistan. Beyond their physical attributes, Uzbek women are renowned for their warm hospitality and welcoming nature. They place a strong emphasis on family and community, traits that resonate deeply in their daily lives. This is especially pronounced in rural areas or more traditional communities, where women often embody strength and resilience. The role of women in Uzbek homes is central. They are frequently the caregivers and the pillars of the household, dedicated profoundly to their families. As we explore the world's most affordable country for living and retirement, it's important to reflect on the valuable lessons this journey offers. Finding the right place to call home isn't just about the cost of living. It's about discovering a lifestyle that aligns with your values and desires. The key takeaway from this video is to prioritize what truly matters to you, whether it's a peaceful environment, vibrant community, or cultural richness. By considering factors beyond just affordability, you can find a place that not only saves you money, but also enhances your overall quality of life. Remember, the best country to live in is one where you feel happy, fulfilled, and at ease every day. If you enjoyed today's video, don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe to the channel to support us. Your support really means a lot to us. Watch our latest video by clicking on the screen right now. I believe you will like the content we provide. Please leave a comment about which country you would like us to explore next. Thank you for watching the video, and we look forward to seeing you in our latest video. Thanks for being with us on this great journey. Leave your thoughts in the comments and like to help us. Remember to subscribe for more. See you soon.